G'day fellas, and welcome to a casted game. Spawning in on the west side of the map, playing in the colour teal as the Rus. We've got Crackety here, and on the east side of the map, playing in the colour purple as the Deli sultanate. It's Voldemar 1902. Now, to be fair, I don't know if this is actually Voldemar 1902. I'm just going to put a caveat in the beginning of this game. This could be anybody. This could be Donati, it could be Beastie, it could be Marine Lord. I've seen them all playing under this name. So there's your warning. I don't know. But if it is the real Voldemar, this guy at the moment, currently sitting top 100, pretty decent player, Conqueror 3. Going up against Crackety, of course, you'll be familiar with. We cover him extensively on the channel. Top 30 player, loves a bit of China, but we do see him going to be playing the Rus here. Now, of course, I should also tell you that this is the PUP, the Public Update Preview, which is going to give you access to brand new changes. That's right, the new patches on the way. And this, of course, this patch is overhauling all of the landmarks. This was something that was promised quite a few months ago, back with the season... what's it called? The roadmap, the season roadmap. And they basically said, yeah, we're going to just be bringing a new patch and we're going to be overhauling all the landmarks. So some landmarks got overhauled, some landmarks didn't. As an example, the Deli feudal age landmarks, the Tower of Victory and the Dome of the Faith, both of them untouched, unchanged, exactly the same. When it comes to the Rus, their Golden Gate is still identical to what it used to be before. However, the Kremlin... that is a little bit different, my friends. The Kremlin has been changed significantly. It now has laser beams on the... no, I'm just kidding. It doesn't have laser beams. But I do like that shop. Someone on Reddit did a Photoshop. They did a shop. Now, look, I've seen a few shops in my time. Often you can tell by the pixels. That's an old meme. That is an old internet meme joke. That's like a 2000... I'm going to go with like a 2004 internet joke. I'm really showing my age there. That's almost 20 years. That's crazy, dude. I've seen a few shops in my time. But anyway, it doesn't quite have laser beams. It does have militia, which is a new unit. And take a look at this. Crackety right now, struggling. If we take a look from Crackety's perspective, there we go. Struggling to actually meet the gold requirement for the next age. Village is going to be moving out. I think we've got a forward Kremlin going to be coming in at the very least. He was moving in the direction of the boars in the north of the map. They both spawned up here. He's sitting on 181 gold, does find a wolf. And that should be enough to get him up to the next age. And I think this might have all been calculated because Crackety is going forward. You know, he loves the Barbican Rush, but now we're going to see a forward Kremlin, which I'm curious, you know, realistically for the Deli, I mean, you could put the Kremlin right here. And let's just say that is the creme de la creme of Kremlin spots. I'm not even going to give myself a badum tush after that. That was pretty bad. But it's going to go on the gold. Now, I feel like the reason why China can do this is because Chinese villagers build really fast. But Rus villagers, they don't build that fast. Let's see if it gets spotted. Or has he gone pixel perfect once again? I think he's gone pixel perfect. He somehow always knows the perfect distance to leave it. And it looks like the scout's going to come back and it is going to spot the villagers. And it's going to mean that Voldemar's going to make a decision. Does he pull villagers now? No, he just pulls them away. He says, you can take the Kremlin on that gold mine. That's fine. It's all yours, buddy. Kremlin rushing is here, ladies and gentlemen. Watch out. It is here and it will hurt you. But not only that, we're also going to be able to see the new unit, the militia, is going to be available. It should be able to be called from the town center. I think the Kremlin's got an ability to do it. It will cost 90 food, if I remember correctly. And you can see Crackety's just popped through the town center. He's got enough for a house, so expect him to be dropping that bad boy down as soon as he's got enough food here for his villager. You can see that, oh, we do have villagers pulled. Oh, I didn't expect to see this. Look at the way the micro is coming through from Crackety. He's able to do a pretty nice little juggle here. You see any other villagers or any other, you know, had we reacted a little bit earlier, we would have been absolutely fine here. One villager we've already taken out 3 workers so far. Jeez Louise, I didn't realize Crackety's up in dire straits at this point. But there's the age up now coming through. And we do see, there's the militia, 100. It's going to be 100 food. I thought it was 90 food. 100 food. So he's able to get one villager back. Second villager also going down. Damn, this Kremlin. It is taking names, 8 tiles of range. It's actually 1 tile more than an outpost. So it does have that extra little bit of range. I think it's the same as a Barbican. Lumber camp going to go down on the front side. And we do see that he's got enough resources now to call in those militia. But his requirements are population capacity reached? Requirements. Population capacity reached. Instantly summon 6 militia to the capital town center. Militia have a 90-second lifespan and can be called every 3 minutes. So, does that mean he has to delete a house or something? What does that even mean? Excuse me? I can only make these when I'm population capped? That wasn't in the notes. I mean, that's kind of important, right? Don't make a house, Crackety. How are you gonna levy your militia if you're... Okay, there we go. Hold on. Oh, he needs the housing space for it. Oh, I see. Oh, so the requirements were that... And there they are. There's the militia, the brand new unit that's coming out for the Rus. Look at that right there. Brand new unit, straight off the chopping blocks. Let's take a look. 6 attack and 6 versus cavalry. He needed the 6 population space for them. That's why they wouldn't come in. 13 torch damage as well. So pretty big numbers right there. They also get the bonus against cavalry, and they are quick. 1.5 movement speed. These guys are moving like absolute nobody's business. More villagers now going to be coming out across the map. He's looking to secure this position. At the same time, we do see he's going to be targeting the villagers on that gold mine. Look at him running in towards it. These remind me a little bit of Rodoleros from Age of Empires 3. Mixed with the Minutemen, of course. These guys have got another 43 seconds to go. Crackety is pushing out across the map. 40 seconds to do this, and he's going to be able to secure a wooden fortress on the enemy side of the map. A new style of Rus gameplay has opened up, and look at this. Getting in behind, we enter into the cinematic mode, of course, because it is time to watch, and a villager gets stuck. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the new era of the Rus, and now turning his attention towards that gold mine, which, by the way, or that mining camp, which was getting the upgrade. Now, Crackety doesn't have too much longer left on these bad boys. Another 14 seconds, so he might, at the very best... he might actually be able to get this down. He doesn't have long, does he? He's really trying his best. I think he will be able to get it down. So huge damage already coming out. 50 damage. Able to take out a villager and causes idle time. These guys have paid for themselves. And rest in peace, little fellas. See you again in 85 seconds. So they have a 90-second lifespan, can be called every 3 minutes. So it means in 90 seconds, he can call them again. So that's where the big damage comes in. It delays your enemy. And we hit the stone, we hit the gold, we stop them all from being gathered there. And look at this. The gold is completely stopped. So Voldemar is in a little bit of trouble. Crackety has recognized that, you know, this is how we want to be playing it. And now we start to see walls coming up. Voldemar going to be looking to wall up this southern this southern sacred site. Of course, Crackety doing a decent job moving villagers across the map. It's been a 3 for 3 though. 2 villagers taken out early, then the third one obviously going down. And we do see that happening for Crackety, returning the favor and taking out 3 villagers now. Obviously the one on the gold mine. So very well played by him. And now the question comes in, how is Voldemar going to be able to deal with this? Because Crackety's gone aggressive. And what's he doing to follow this up? I think for me, that's the big question. What's the Crackety follow-up? Because at the moment, we don't see any other military units on the field. No knights. No sign of anything crazy happening. It looks like the villager going to be moving out. He's going to be looking to try and get down the palisade wall. Keep in mind the palisade wall. It's a palisade wall that now builds faster. Never used to build this fast, but in this case, it does look like... And he's running the villager into the town center. Interesting decision. I think he was trying to actually kill the spearman there. Indeed, he was. We can see the spearman did get baited over towards the Kremlin. A little bit of a mistake right here. And now he's going to be able to levy the militia. Crackety going to be going again for that militia 8-minute mark. Let's see if he's able to get it out. Still taking his time with it. I tell you what, you need like an alarm or something. But you can send the militia up towards this northern position. Send them over towards the enemy side. Still no militia levied just yet. Crackety definitely... Still, what's he doing? What's the plan here for Crackety? Is he going for a second TC? I think that's going to be the case. 5 villagers here on stone. So definitely we can say that Crackety needs to work a little bit on his opening. But obviously this is just a brand new build that's come out. The Kremlin rush is here. And of course, the little militia are here to go along with it. And there they are, 6 militia now making their way towards the middle of the map. Not yet, towards the middle of the map. It looks like he's going to be clearing out this sacred site. Should be able to do it as well. Remember, these guys are 1.5 movement speed. So they're going to be moving extra fast towards that sacred site. Oh, it might be close though. Look at them go. Maybe needs that cavalry speed. The scouts are going to be there. They should be able to hold it down for the moment. Sacred site in the south also getting captured up towards the north. There's nothing but walls at the moment. And now that militia, those militia are going to be chasing down the scholar. Outpost pushing forward. Town center are looking to attack it. Plenty of units under here. And now those militia, where are they? Where are those militia? They've just decided to move on to greener pastures. Now going to be looking to dive the town center. Great use of the militia. 85 health. Remember that these guys can go underneath the town center because they're dying anyway, right? Like 40 seconds, they're going to be dead. So you might as well get your value. And that's exactly what he does. Head straight for the military units. He says, I'm just going to single out the archer. Now, these units are light melee infantry. They do get countered by enemy archers. Archers will get the bonus damage against them. But you can see pretty good aggression coming out already here from Crackety. He's got another 20 seconds on those militia, continuing to attack villages and going to be able to cause idle time here. This is the great value from these militia. They cost 100 resources, but look how many resources he's causing his enemy not to be able to take. Sacred Site is taken. It is sealed up. Behind this, we still yet to see Crackety go for that second town center. Looks like the outpost did get cancelled, and obviously all the militia have gone down now. But how much value are they really getting? That's the question for me, because I suspect it's quite a fair bit. It looks pretty good, but look in the middle of the map. Voldemar just going absolutely troppo at the moment. 2 sacred sites taken, third one getting captured here. And Crackety, I mean, where does he go from here? It's that, was it? I'm trying to think of it. There was a musical, might have been Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'm once again showing my age. And there was a song that they sung. It's called Where Do We Go From Here? That's all I know. It might be Buffy, or it could have been, what was Angel? Remember there was an Angel or Buffy spin-off called Angel. They did musicals. The only reason I know, not that I watched the shows, but my family had like the soundtrack for it, and we'd listen to it on the stereo. You kids wouldn't know what a stereo is, I assure you, but we'd put the CD in the stereo, and then that would make music. Sorry, I shouldn't. Anyway, 3 sacred sites taken for Voldemar. Voldemar is in an absolute prime position here. He's also going to be going for professional scouts. Now, remember, this obviously comes in for free as the Deli, because everything comes in for free as the Deli. It just takes a long time. But, I mean, he's in a good spot. Honestly, I'm loving Voldemar's position here. Look at Crackety's score. Crackety on 6,800, 680 score at the moment. Poor Crackety living his best life here, but I really feel like the follow-up for Crackety was just a bit lacking. And we do see now he's... And this is the thing, right? Like, where is he going to get his gold from? He's going to have to gather it the good old-fashioned way. You know, where are the gold... Wait, where is Crackety's gold mine? Is this Crackety's gold mine? Surely not. This feels so far away. I guess that's it. God, that's a faraway gold mine, isn't it? He's rolled the dice, and unfortunately, it looks like he came up empty-handed. Villagers did go down here. We can see 7 villagers taken out at the moment by Voldemar. And Compound of the Defender going to be coming up for him. So, going to be looking to play the stock standard Deli style, or at least that's what I'm going to be calling it. I suspect that it's probably going to become the #1 style that Deli plays straight into those military campuses, straight into those village fortresses, rather. And 3 sacred sites all taken, all walled up. Deli a happy camper right now, quite literally camping, and undoubtedly very happy. And Crackety's follow-up finally going to be coming through. We can see it's going to be in the form of archers. An interesting choice from Crackety, as his enemy is going castle with 3 sacred sites and a Compound of the Defender ready to drop down a keep on his face. An interesting decision from Crackety to be going into that. But now, going to be moving villagers over to gold. 5 villagers. It's going to take his time before he gets up there. About 3 minutes before he's got the gold for that. So he might have to head back to the drawing board on the amount of villagers he's got on that gold. But economy-wise, I mean, very heavily focused on wood, that is for sure. And I think a lot of... Ooh, nice little wooden fortress on the backside here. I think a lot of Rus players, if they're playing Kremlin, are going to have to really work on their adjustments, because so many Rus players just have bad macro, and that's not because they're Rus players, that's because they're playing the Rus. It allows you to have bad macro because you're incentivized to have bad macro, so you can trade away those resources so that you've got those effective trades. If you've got perfect macro, you're never going to have an opportunity to trade. Though one could argue that perfect macro would always provide an opportunity for trade. You get the point. You get the picture. And now we see the next transition coming through from Voldemar. No villagers on stone just yet, despite that early Compound of the Defender, and we do see village fortresses. Is going to be the technology that he looks to go into. Looks to be about 3 minutes and 20 seconds, and now adding in more scholars. It's going to mean that time is reduced down even further. Also starting to take stone here. Moving across the map, veterans are going to be coming through. It looks like veteran spears going to be coming in for him. And scholars out on the map, looking to pick up some relics. He does actually spot them out. Look at the amount of scholars. He could bring this scholar back in and just heal up the scholars so that the archers are okay. All 3 sacred sites still ticking, and Voldemar, I mean, he's just having a field day out here, playing the standard Deli style. Abbey of the Trinity going to get thrown down as well. Now for Crackety. Going to be looking to drop this bad boy down with 15 villagers, so they'll be coming up pretty quickly. But at the same time, towards the south side, we've got armored units that are now out for Voldemar. So Crackety might have to start thinking about whether horse archers or crossbowmen. But I suspect it's probably going to be the horse archers, just judging by the wood. If I remember correctly, the horse archer does cost wood. Where is she? There she is. Wait. I was going to say, hold on. Why can he create the horse archer? No, it is available in the castle age. Never mind. I was looking at Crackety's, or rather, looking at Voldemar's perspective. Villagers might be in trouble though. How do I see what's inside? I don't know how to see what's inside these. It's going to be villagers that are inside. Okay, so they took one thing away from it. Well, they gave us one thing, but they took it away. You can see right now what's inside here. It doesn't tell me what's inside the outpost. I've got no idea. Relic? Are you serious? You can't be doing this to me. You give me one thing, but you take away another thing. Well, as the old saying goes, relic giveth and relic taketh. How do I see? Do I tab? Tabbing doesn't work. Okay, I'm not going to report this as a critical bug, but it is definitely frustrating. We're just going to have to guess what's inside here. I'm going to go with 5 elephants. Nope, it's 5 villagers. There you go. They do pop out. We did also see them come in, but you guys know I'm trying to live up to the name of the game here. Guess the unit inside the outpost. I wonder if that also changes in game. Like, can you tell what your enemy's got inside their outpost anymore, or is that it? Elephant number 1 is out. He's on the field. Stampy is out. That's a reference to a Simpsons episode. A good one as well. Where's My Elephant? A classic episode of The Simpsons. Elephant is out, looking to stampede his way to victory. Another one in queue. It's going to be a tower elephant, though, in queue. So we are really entering the age of elephants. And now the second relic is going to get dropped off. Nice little pickup here from Voldemar. He's actually got 3 relics. There's a third one out there somewhere. And now Crackety, I mean, he's going to be trying to contest these relics, but remember, Abbey of the Trinity, it's these relics on the other side of the map that he's going to have to pick up. First of the Warrior Monks does come through. Second one coming out now. Keep in mind, Warrior Monks have been buffed up through the new patch. So there is 2 changes to these landmarks. Number 1 is a brand new technology in Imperial Age, increasing the health of the Warrior Monk. And then in addition to that, they also have a change technology, which basically just combined 2 technology, increases the range of the tile and gives them an extra damage on that Saint's Blessing, which is obviously a pretty important upgrade. But look at this, we got landmarks in trouble. The Rus Kremlin rush gets countered by elephants. There you go. And now remember that the elephants have got a little bit more damage on these. What I like about the change to elephants is that they basically buffed the damage, they reduced the health on them, but they made them cheaper, which means that they're more accessible, which means that in situations like this, you can really get good value from them. But at the same time, they're a little bit more flimsy, a little bit more, they're a little bit weaker, but they do have an Imperial Age upgrade to compensate for that. So really good changes coming out from the developers here with this one. I'm a big fan. I like it a lot. But now Voldemar, he's going to be on the offensive. He's got an 8 villager advantage, a 3 sacred site advantage, and a 3 relic advantage at the moment. Well, a 1 relic advantage. We'll give him that. So now, I mean, Crackety, militia get called again, but it's one of those things where it's like he's going to have to head back to the drawing board with this strategy. There was a distinct lack of follow-up here, and 3 minutes until the sacred defeat comes in. Crackety definitely scratching his head at this point in time. Obviously, the Kremlin rush didn't really go... I wouldn't say it didn't go to plan. It obviously did go to plan, but I don't think people are going to be Kremlin rushing with 8 villagers. If you're going to Kremlin rush, you bring everybody. Just simply because it takes so long to get the Kremlin up, and if you do have to defend the Kremlin, you want to be able to pull all vills to attack. That's going to be the main reason, because 8 ain't enough, and now we see the first of the forward keeps coming in. Looks like Voldemar is gearing up those fortresses, and we do see the second technology now coming through for him, the slow-burning defenses coming in from the compound of the defender. This used to be an Imperial Age upgrade that was available only in the keep, and now it's a Castle Age upgrade also available in the compound of the defender. And now going to be able to push through second keep, new keep position getting thrown down. And the elephant, remember the elephant's got bonus damage against cavalry, an extra 40 damage against cavalry, and this guy is just looking to rampage down the base of Crackety, and Crackety now going to be facing 2 minutes on the sacred timer. First sacred site, he is not pressured. Second one, unpressured. And third one is still ticking away. Crackety has given his enemy a whole lot of gold and a win condition. And now on top of that, looks like the elephants are going to be coming into the base of Crackety, trying their best to dish out some damage onto those cavalry units. And you can see how strong and tough they are. Spearmen, as well as the men-at-arms underneath. And now villagers He's just he's pulling everyone. Is everyone to the front line? No, these guys are to the back line. Is he just going to drop down a new keep? If he is, I like that style. Don't finish the keep. Move it up and bring it even closer towards your enemy's base. Try and take their stone if you can as well. Elephants underneath the town center. I love it. Look at this guy. He's got so much damn health, so much damn armor. But he does go down. Stampy is down. I repeat. Stampy is down. Repeat, Stampy is down. Second Stampy is in, though. Round 2 gets called. 1 minute until sacred victory for Voldemar 1902. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this might be it. Crackety, he's done his best, but unfortunately, look, it's an early stage of the strategy. You got to understand that. We're still in early stages here for Crackety. He's working through some teething issues. Fellas, I hope you've enjoyed this casted game. Make sure you check out Voldemar 1902. Make sure you check out Crackety here. I'm going to leave links in the description to where you can watch them both live. They're both Germans, but they both stream in English. Go say g'day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.